Yeah, so they're
pretty funny. Like I couldn't tell. I never seen it before. And I couldn't tell.
Hey,
Yeah.
really? Yeah, it's the hotel.
There from Hey everybody, thanks for coming to our panel. We are Jabronie Pictures. My name is Fernando J. Huerto, but you can call me Jay. I go by that normally.
I am Neil Galera, but then you can also call me Nicholson Alfork. I don't know who this is.
And
I don't know.
Our partner Sunny Smith, she couldn't be here today because she's in rehearsals at a show at North Coast Rep. We just want to show you something. If you guys are familiar with our work, we mainly do action movies in the vein of Jackie Chan and like Kamen Rider and all that cool stuff. And we are influenced by Kevin Smith in terms of storytelling and character work. We like to take our characters and put them in different movies. It makes a world that we call Jabronie, the Jabronie-verse. Yeah. So he's like, oh hey, that's Becca from It Might Be You. Oh, that's cool. She's interacting with Silent J and the other characters. Ruben Langdon! Wait, hold on. Hey, Ruben Langdon! Yes. It's like B-Fighter Kabuto and Dante and Chris Redfield.
Just came to check it out.
All right, thanks for coming, Ruben. All right, so this is us. Is there any sound? That's pretty much a gist of what we do. I mean, we're very low budget. A lot of us are actors from came out of San Diego State University Theater Arts Department. Every time I need to find, you know, someone like a character or anytime I need to cast, all I have to do is go to my theater friends like, hey, you want to be in my movie? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, because you know they all want something on their reel. What I want to show you guys is something that we've been working on for a while. It's called Battle Hero Absolute. It's our tribute to the Kamen Rider series. I'm a huge fan of Kamen Rider, and I've always wanted to do something that's tokusatsu in that style. And I figured, you know, why not make my own and do a little like a no budget style series using like biker armor and motocross armor and a paintball mask. Yeah.
Baseball versus Killian.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, and you know actually the Mark I armor, I bought it off of Larry Leong because he was selling it on eBay. I'm like, I had to buy it, and I ended up using it. Yeah.
How long does it take you guys to prepare someone to do all those high intense stunts and then action packed stuff?
Well, for me myself, I trained in Taekwondo for about 3 years, and I did professional wrestling for 5, independent pro wrestling here in San Diego.
Oh.
So I was taught how to take bumps, which is like, you know,
oh yeah, I know. I'm a huge pro wrestling fan, so it's like I know what to say with bumps and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. A lot of our other like the opponents that I have, I either bring them from like friends from LA or people that I meet online, or I have like people at the theater department at State, and I train them a little bit. And a lot of them are dancers, so they have a good idea on rhythm.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
on rhythm.
The way you guys fight is like it's very rhythm based with like very fast paced, very frantic stuff. Like you have to have someone that knows a lot of good rhythm.
Exactly. It is what I had luck with is the girls who were dancers, who had dancing backgrounds. They had good rhythm, so I was able to teach them, you know, like how to do jab hook, you know, roundhouse kick, and then put a beat to it, and they get the rhythm. They're always like, yeah, I want to do the action stuff, so they put like 110% to it, and they're really into it. Can you show the first episode? This is actually the fourth episode.
That, my friend, is the Hero Armor Activator. Use it in time of need. It will serve you very, very well.
This is very heavily inspired by Kamen Rider.
I can tell.
Yeah, you can tell, right?
I know, it's awesome. That's why.
The watch. It's cold to me. It's cold to us.
Scientists are baffled by the fact that the impact did not cause any destructive tunnels.
And I'm gonna kick your ass. And I was like, no. But then he knocked my glasses off, so I couldn't see anything. And this other guy came in, and
my friend David, who played Kenny, you could tell he didn't have any fighting experience, so I had to go through him. He's a dancer, so I had him do basic stuff and a basic choreography to a rhythm that he's familiar with. I wanted to cast David because of his acting skill, and you know, it was just one of those things where you know you can't really get a stunt double for another Filipino guy, because I'm the only other Filipino guy in the theater department. So that was the first episode, and I wanted to show you guys the fourth episode because it doesn't really spoil anything per se, but it showcases a little bit better quality in terms of the filmmaking and the storyline and the suit, of course.
Justice perfected. Become absolute.
So, alright, so as you can tell, there's so many references to Kamen Rider if you're a fan of the show.
Because normally, at times, you would have to actually, for filming, you would actually need to have a permit to film.
Yeah, we try to avoid that. We just guerrilla.
But I heard that those are extremely expensive.
They are expensive. That's why we do it so that we don't have to.
And we make friends with the theater department and the teachers, you know, because they let us use the theater and the area around there. Ruben?
I was just gonna add, you guys are doing an amazing job. I know it's not easy.
Thank you.
Doing this kind of stuff, getting people together, and getting the location. Hats off to you. That's a lot of work to get.
Thank you. Thank you. It means so much, man. Thank you.
Do all that stuff. Yeah. Keep doing it, and keep at it. Because you'll get each one. I'm sure you've seen each one gets better.
Yeah.
And eventually you'll make your way to LA.
That's very encouraging. Thank you, Ruben. Yeah. I mean, like Ruben said, I mean, we're just doing this out of the passion, that we want to do this. Like I don't have any means to audition here. I mean, San Diego is a theater town. I get hired to do fight choreography for Shakespeare. The fencing. So we're just doing this out of the out of love of what we want to do. Yeah. Thank you.
We make shorts that we want to see. That's our whole idea.
Yeah, what we like to see.
Yeah, I do want to see Schoolmaker right now. People want to get characters that they want to. You want to see characters that they want to grow in love with.
Or they relate to.
Yeah, they relate to. As opposed to seeing just special effects. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, that's why I don't play like a 35-year-old aged hitman on the verge of retirement, because that's just not me. I play a college student that I relate to. Like a lot of the stuff that we write are based on my experiences in college.
Like real life.
Yeah, real life. Just relate with relationships.
And it's really exaggerated version of ourselves. That's what we basically do.
And people get that. People understand.
People connect. Do you have another question?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like how does one because I'm a writer in my profession. I really want to get my work out there. I like those kinds of things myself. So it's like, how would you guys approach if I would approach you guys with a story or something like that? How would that go about? Or
you just talk to me I'm always because I'm the guy who does all the the planning and the writing and the effects and the editing. So
I'm just a camera.
I just need people that I can that can help me with this stuff. Help me lighten the load.
Yeah, because no, it's I'm not saying what you guys are doing is great, but it's just I'm trying to get my foot on into the door.
Right, like all of us are. I'm pretty open to a lot of things. I just want to do this. I just want to fight. I just want to act on camera. That's fun. That's the fun stuff.
Do you guys know Rocco Mega 64?
Yeah.
Yeah. He told us a story when he was in Japan for a Tokyo Game Show. Some guy came up to him like, oh, you're that guy from Jabronie Pictures. Like, yeah. The guy didn't know him from Mega 64. He knew him through us. Like, whoa, that's amazing.
It's kind of weird. But,
and Mega 64 is huge, and we're very grateful to work with them.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising to me. So I guess we it was just the ability to connect with people through our own story, through our own lives. Which I guess
I'm curious, is your passion the acting or is the fight choreography? Because you seem to be really good at both.
Oh, thank you. Well, when I was younger, I was really, of course, I was into Jackie Chan like the other, like any other
Asian kid out
there. But yeah, growing up in the world of theater, I just found a passion for acting, and I've always wanted to be an actor who can do their own stunts. So I would say more acting, but like I said, it's harder for us young Asian male of this demographic to get any type of significant roles here in America. So that's why I take it upon myself to do this. And that's why with the Battle Hero Absolute, I try to mainly focus on the relationship aspects and the character aspects of myself.
Yes.
Yes, Chris Terry.
Professional wrestler right here. Independent professional wrestler.
Somebody.
Question: are you gonna incorporate more of your pro wrestling into the fight scene?
That's what I want to do because a lot of
wrestle us. That's what.
Yeah, a lot of fight choreography doesn't include a lot, much pro wrestling in it, and having a professional wrestling background, I wanted to incorporate those moves and those the techniques and the sequences into that. So I'm trying to get guys together so I could put these sequences and try to come up with a new and interesting style of choreography. Yes.
There's something I was wondering about, because you were mentioning a lot about having like actors and actresses that don't really know anything about the fight side,
Yeah.
but they focus more on the acting side. Yeah. How come you never thought about trying to like do like a transformation for them too, so that you can use somebody who does their like a stand-in? You can't.
Oh yeah. Like have them do like be in armor or something
Yeah,
like
so that they can change into that, and then you could have the fight scenes you want, and you would have usually want. And then once they lose their power, they transform, they go back to the normal person, then they can do their line.
Yeah, we actually thought about that. Again, it's a budget issue. Yeah, I've always wanted to do like a like human versus monster fight, but it's just not possible with the amount of money that I make. It comes out of my pocket. But yeah, we've thought about that. Having additional armor, but it just all comes down to the money issue. Yeah. So if you could bring up Will Powers 3. This is a little effects short that I did with our other partner, Sunny, who couldn't be here. But I was a huge Star Wars fan. Sunny's a huge Star Wars fan, so I was like, hey, let's do a lightsaber fight and, force powers. That particular project I did during theater history class. So
I didn't know that.
I did, yeah. I did all the effects, lightsabers or whatever. I do it during theater history because, DJ Hopkins won't be able to see. Oh, DJ Hopkins didn't watch this maybe, but anyway. So yeah, a lot of that stuff is just based on stuff that I love, and I have to like force myself to learn how to do these effects because I can't really ask anybody to do it for me. I feel so bad. Having them work for nothing. But we're just a really small, bare bones group. I mean, whenever we film, there's only like 2, 3, or 4 other people there, including the actors. And I have to like direct and act at the same time and get into character. I've been doing this for so long that I got used to taking directing him as the cameraman and then directing my co-star and trying to keep myself into character. I mean, sometimes it gets really confusing or really tough, but it's just something you have to do when you're on a low budget with limited people, limited resources, and just that drive that you wanna do that. You wanna get these jobs, in acting and whatnot. Hey Mark, can you film all these people and everybody? Can you go say hi to Sunny? Say hi, Sunny. Hi, Sunny. You see this? All of our convention panel right here.
Very first panel.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
So I guess we'll end it here because we only got like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for taking the time to check this out. Yeah.
What was the funniest moment on set?
Okay,
we messed around a lot.
Yeah, we just messed around a lot, but I think the funniest, for me, the funniest moment was when I did Seasons Beatings with Sunny, is doing an MMA sequence where she does a triangle choke on me. If you guys know what a triangle choke is, yeah, you kind of get the idea, where my face is. So it's just kind of funny to me, and she's like gung-ho about everything, but I just being that close to her, it's just silly, but it worked for the style of the the film and the comedic aspects of that scene. So that's just funny for me. Sorry, Sunny.
For me, I don't know. Filming is always fun, so it's always a fun moment for me. I can't really pick out a fun moment that really stood out for me. So, yeah.
Any lasting things? All I need to say is,
check out our stuff.
Well, yeah, check out our stuff. I mean, it's right there. YouTube.
JabroniPictures.com. Jabronie Pictures YouTube.
But most importantly, if you love what you do, just just fucking go for it, you know? Just do it. You know, hopefully, hopefully I'll get lucky sometime and then you guys will, you know, help support me or support us, you know, and support Sunny and Neil and everybody else. But basically, just do what you love and fuck the rest. Just like, you know, that was a quote from Little Miss Sunshine, by the way. Yeah, just do what you love. Dream big and, you know, don't let anything stop you. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
No.
Wait, do we have pens?
Can we get a shot of that?
We don't have pens.
No one brought a pen. Hey, you got a marker?
Yeah.
That's my brother right there.
Nice.
By the way,
Okay.
Back here. Back there, dude.
Back there, dude. Yeah.
Thank you.
This is our poster. This is the Jabronie verse. These are all the characters that make.
This is a fan-made poster.
Fan-made poster, yeah. And
Someone from
these
the East
are
Coast.
these characters like make appearances in our other movies, so it's like a, you know, entire universe, like Kevin Smith, how he jumps characters from one movie to the next. So we'll just give some of these away. People who ask questions.
1219, we're having a party that
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out.
You gotta get out of here.
Fuck yeah!
Mark, I'll see you at the suite. I got Nubo.